possible without the teamwork of each of us. Of course, we all benefit from the steady leadership of great Americans, such as then Commander Fitzgerald. And have a round of applause. Other leaders, Commander Waddell, then Commander Sanders, and then, of course, then Commander Leanhouse, our generous host from yesterday evening, you guys. Yeah. Tremendous leaders, outstanding. Though I can't name all these folks, I just want to take a quick moment to recognize just some leaders, some people that particularly impacted me. I can't name them all, but leaders come in all forms. Of course, they don't always wear khakis, all right? We all know that. That's right, thanks. Leaders that made a positive impact on me, personally, so I want to just recognize a few of them. Petty Officer Newman, okay? Big Al over there. Huge. Huge. That's right. Other people. Chief Roger Trescott, he's not here tonight, but he's all over Facebook, you guys. I don't know what else he does. He's all over. Chief Kurt Malanch, right there. Quick story, I tell you, Chief knows how to turn people around, all right? Chief doesn't remember, maybe he does, he just won't admit it. I tell you, he gave me a counseling one time for having a less than stellar uniform, a written counseling, and I'll never forget it. I don't think I've ever had a bad uniform since. True story. I'll never forget it. Right outside the line check. It was kind of a one-way conversation. See, you have plenty of one-way conversations, folks. That's right. Yeah. The Admiral talked about, Desert Storm, but let me just tell you my experience with that, because I think it carries over to a lot of people. I think a lot of folks have the same experience. For me, I'll never forget sitting at Deer Point Trailer Park. Maybe not all of you guys, but Deer Point Trailer Park,
Been there, done that party. Keep going, Gonzo, keep going.
That's right, so listen, Tony was there with us.
Keep going, keep going.
That's right, gotcha. Anyway, I remember that, and quite honestly, I remember we were there, we got the call, and then, just knowing that we were going to go to sea, and we pulled it together as a team, and it was just something really, really awesome that I'll never forget, you guys. Just a couple other things, you guys. Let me leave you with this, because I don't want to take too much more time. I just want to say fair winds and fallen seas to each of you guys. It's just been a tremendous honor to be here, just seeing all you guys. I'm just in awe of everything that all you guys have done, and it's just a true honor for me to be here with you. So I thank you guys.
I need to get my notes out because I suffer from craft. And that's the later version of CRS. And if I need to explain that to any of you, you don't need to be here. Before I go on with my next section, I had a request by a person that wanted to speak. Ramona, would you come up a moment, please? And after her, Commander, you and the Admiral, please stand fast because you're going to be recalled.
You think you're limping now, guys?
I'm not a public speaker, but gentlemen, I would like to thank you. Thank you all for your service to our country. And tonight I'm emotional over what I saw and what has been done for our country. And ladies, I would like to thank you for supporting the men, whether it was for 1 year or 20 years or 30 years or 50 years. That's part of it. But it's just like, God, I can't believe we're getting that.
It's all good.
But it was just so emotional last night at Lights' house and seeing everything that he had, and seeing here tonight the camaraderie, and knowing that everybody's got everybody's back still to this day, even after 25 years or even more than that.
That's very true. Yes. Yeah.
Very true.
I don't want to take everybody's time, but thank y'all for supporting our country and making our country as great as it can be. I truly appreciate that. Bottom of my heart.
Thank you very much. Folks, I don't want to say I was partial when I was in the Navy. But I kind of liked one squadron. Band X. At this time, folks, I want to recognize some people. About 14 months ago, I made a stupid comment on Facebook. I said, gee, next year is our 25th anniversary of the retirement and the decommissioning of two of the finest light attack squadrons in the Navy. And how do I know this? They decommissioned on my birthday. And from there, I went to VFA 106. Commander Anderson says, Senior Chief, I got two jobs. I got aircraft division and I got line. I said, I'll take the line. I learned from Scotty Lush.
Hell yeah.
There's no finer job in the Navy than being a line division chief. At this time, the following people will please muster up here. Joe and Jody Heilblut.
Get on up there. Bust one up.
Tony and Kathy DeCappo.
You all come
Al Newman and Yosef Miller. Bring the wine. Pat Spakowski and his. Now, I want you to know, we started 14 months ago on this reunion. This reunion wouldn't have been possible without the help of these people you see in front of you. Especially the women. I did tell you something the other day, right, Joe? Okay. I'm not an artist. I'm not a good person at making personal things. So as you grab them one at a time, whichever one you grab, you get.
I'm grabbing this one.
Would one of you please reach down and take one of those out of the box, please?
No, you go, Jim. Oh, yes. Make that one go down. Is that reaching down? No.
I made these for my crew because from the bottom of my heart, I cannot say enough to these people. They worked so hard and so diligently to put on what's gone on for the last 3 days. And if you work in the military, you don't understand. I cannot describe this to a sidestepping beach creature or to a regular civilian. You have to have been there to understand. Grab.
I hope you back up if you need it. We always need it.
Yeah.
I want you to know, Jody, I want you to know that I ordered these t-shirts the same time as you did. So these aren't the ones that were missing from our reunion. For those of you that received double t-shirts and they're 2 different colors, it wasn't my fault.
Oh, now I know
So
why
that's
they were
what
short. There we go.
Let me get a big hand for these people that did outstanding work for these folks. I want to further recognize Jody and Kathy, who are paving both did so much for this reunion. They over and above the call of duty.
Thank you. It was our pleasure, really.
We're not done with the awards. Where's Steve Miller? Oh, wait a minute. I also have cards for the young ladies.
Okay, well, somebody needs to.
Where's Steve Miller? Steve Miller, would you come up here, please?
Take something, I don't know what.
Steve Miller came from Washington State to get here. This award is for personal capital service. Now, I do have to admit, there was somebody else that was going to beat you out, but he couldn't get out of Kuwait.
It's been 30 years since I was here last time, and I stayed with my buddy Jerry Diaz, and it was an honor to be in 46 and 81 to 85. The camaraderie, 18, 17-year-old kids that work on $1 million aircraft and make our world safe as it is. I truly love each and every one of you guys, and it's an honor to be served in the Navy and served our country.
Yeah, man.
Okay, next.
We can go sit.
Tony, come on.
Okay, the next two things I'm going to have to work with. The next two things I have to work with. VA 46. Who's 80 years old? 79.
Come on, Dave.
78 years old. Okay, I know you guys are a lot older. Who's 99 years old? 90. 85. 80. 79. Okay, you guys are lying. 78. 77 years old. 76.
Ain't that much. Drop it down to about 65.
75.
You can't count that high.
74.
Okay.
Oh, I was born in 76.
Oh, by the way, Dave made a comment about fairy tales and sea stories. A fairy tale starts once upon a time, and a sea story starts, now this is no shit. My last award I'd like to make tonight, I think we'll all agree, we've been at the Ramada Inn, we worked with them through the year. It's been over a year setting this up. The first couple of months, we went to several places and looked at places and looked at prices and looked at what they were going to give us. Most of them weren't what they were going to give us. It was what they wanted to take. Ramada Inn with Colleen and her crew. I'll get this wrong. I want to say Sergio, but it isn't. Sergey?
Sergey.
Sergey, would you come up here, please? This is from the VA 46 and VA 72. We would like to thank you, your staff, and everything else for everything you've done for us and all the support. They are the ones that set up the POW table for us.
Nice.
They gave us everything we asked for. Thank you very much. I was asked to speak on one more thing. I did talk about Vietnam, and it's our 50th anniversary. Alan R. Carpenter was born in 1938 in Portland, Maine. Enlisted in the United States Navy on September 27, 1955. Was commissioned through the Officer Candidate School in 1962. After becoming a Naval Aviator in 63 and going through Navy Justice School, he was assigned to Replacement Air Group VA 43 at Oceana through the A-4 Skyhawks. He began flying combat missions in the April with VA 72 from the USS Independence, which was, by the way, my old ship. In 65, the USS Franklin Roosevelt, and in 66, he was forced to eject in August 21st, 66, and taking heavy battle damage, making back to the vicinity of the carrier. He was rescued by the ship's helicopter and went back to flying status. Carpenter was shot down again in North Vietnam on November 1st, 1966, while flying his 135th combat mission. This is what pilots do, folks. They get shot down, they get right back up, and they go right back in the cockpit. This is what all the pilots at 46 and 72 did for us. He was taken prisoner of war by North Vietnamese for the next 2,315 days.
Wow.
After his release during Operation Homecoming on March 4, 1973, he was hospitalized for 4 months. He went back on a flying status as an instrument flight instructor with the VF-43 at Oceana. This is the type of people that we have flying our airplanes back in the past. And I know a lot of us, we say the old Navy or the new Navy. A lot of chiefs, we say, you're not a chief because you weren't initiated. Let me tell you, I've met a lot of those young chiefs. They don't go through the same thing we did, but we don't go through a lot of the stuff that they do. We don't have, a lot of us don't have the education they do. Support the Navy past, present, and future, and God bless America, and thank you for coming here tonight.
One more thing. One more thing.
One more thing? I said I was going to have a recall. Can I have Captain Selectee and the Admiral up here, please? He doesn't like me calling him Captain
You already ended.
because he's not a
It's
captain yet.
all
We have a retired commander that, surprise, surprise, became a writer. He wrote a couple of books, and he donated them to us. And we're giving them to you two to thank you for what you did tonight and the presentations you made to us. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us, what you did for my career, and what this Navy did for me. I loved every minute of it, and I love every minute of working with these people. You decide which one you want, and thank you very much.
Now we're done. Now we're done.
Party begins. What about a round of applause for Bob?
Yes.
Yes.
How about for Bob, PMC?
thing. I'm not doing
Put the
it.
switch up.
I'm not doing it. Go ahead. Come. Announce that it should be open mic now if anybody else would like to
Huh?
talk.
Yeah,
Let them
open
know
mic.
it's open mic. If anybody else would like to talk, go ahead, Bill.
I love this picture.
I do too. This is just awesome. I don't know how to
Just want to let you all know, if anybody else has anything they'd like to say or speak about, they're welcome to do it now.
Jody, that's what I was saying. I didn't want you to get upset because I ordered those T-shirts at the same time.
Is this why I was short so many t-shirts?
No, that's what pissed me off.
I keep telling that story. It's like,
That's what pissed me off because they were short the T-shirts. I'm thinking Jody's gonna hate me.
I'd like to thank everybody coming in. Thanks for coming in today and finding
I ordered 6 T-shirts and I screwed one totally up.